Hey guys, Slobodan here and welcome to another episode of Forest Leap. For those of you who may be unfamiliar with the channel, it's about an adventure. I had this idea where I would find a tall hill with a steep forest and then try to descend all the way down before my battery runs out. Now, today I a bit overestimated this specific place, so I never made it all the way to the top before the end of the day. But I found that the path itself to get here was actually as difficult as my challenge generally is. There's so many cliffs that going down the forest is just too dangerous. Rather than waste this opportunity to record, I just thought, let's try to change the format a bit in this episode. I'm just gonna try to make it all the way down to where I came from before my battery runs out. So it took me about 3 hours to get up here, and in that time I've taken some time to rest. I wasn't very quick, but I was just recording some drone footage, and let me tell you, this path is not easy. It's almost as difficult as my regular challenges, so I figured out, let's try to see if I can make it back in like half an hour. I'm just gonna strap on the camera and let's see how I land in this forest leap. Alright, let's go. I've been here for an hour and I'm quite rested, so I'll try to speed up as much as possible. Because, to be honest, I'm not sure if I can make it in time. Let's try. I've been really surprised by this path, and actually I got lost at one point and went through several different ways until I found where exactly I'm supposed to go. But in the end, when I made it to this point, I just sat down, took some drone footage, rested, and I figured, yeah, I'm not making it all the way up there. Yeah, so see, from here, it looks quite decent, right? You could go there and just go tree after tree, find your way. But as soon as you would do that, you would learn that you would stumble upon some cliffs that can be really nasty. Yeah, I'm actually off the path by a bit. So let's make my back way up. Yeah, this is the path. So easy to get lost here, especially when you're hurrying like me. But yeah, if you know me from previous episode, you know I'm here to do stupid shit, so now, as a bit of a personal update, I've dropped down to 12 kilos less than I had last time. Which means all this stuff I'm carrying altogether is lighter than just my body was last time. I've been doing some dieting and exercise, and I think it shows. Alright, let's try to catch up some time here, because later we're getting to parts that are very difficult. And we're also gonna see a cool monastery all the way up here in the middle of nowhere in a cliff. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so coming here, I was pretty convinced I'm going to make it with the proper path. I mean, proper for this channel, which means no path. But climbing up here, I was like, hell no, not doing that. Not here. Alright, let's go. Making good progress so far. Oh, and one more thing, last time I had an injury of my right ankle, which made me quite slow, but now I'm better. It's been many months since. Alright, oh, check this out. See where we are? And there's the monastery. We're headed there next, and then we have to climb all the way down. Just earlier when I was coming here, over here somewhere, I heard a snake and I couldn't see it. It was a few meters away and it hissed. So that's not good. I wasn't even touching it or near it. Too near it. Alright. There's also climbing up, even though we are descending eventually. Look at that. Amazing. This place is called Kablar. It's again in Serbia, south of Belgrade, so central Serbia. I've never been here before, as usual on this channel. Oh, I'm starting to get dead. I'm gonna rest at the monastery. These gloves are killing me. They help though, but I'm gonna remove them shortly because I'm sweating as hell. See that? Crazy. Don't want to sleep there. Okay, I'll actually rest here and continue in a moment. Look at that. Okay, the sun is setting. I'm rested now. Been here for about 10-15 minutes, so I'm good to go. Oh shoot. Okay. Oh, there's so many rocks in this section. Ouch. Okay, we're closer to the monastery. Okay, let's see here. Look how cool this is. Now I have to admit, this drop on the left looks super inviting. But yeah, trust me, not this time, not here. Okay, here we have some steel cables to help us. To stay in the spirit of the channel, I'll try to not use those where I deem it makes sense. See, this ain't easy. Alright, we have a huge drop here. It's very slippery. Nice. I have to use these roots to my advantage. Okay. We have some people here, so I kinda quietly just pass by. This path takes us next to the monastery, but not at it. I'm not going to visit that now, but I'll show you the drone footage. It's pretty cool. Yeah, here I'm holding on to the chain just in the interest of saving time. Obviously, this won't be that difficult to scale. But I understand this is not a true going from 3 to 3 challenge, so time is more interesting this time around. And we are about, I would say, almost halfway down. Shit. Now, can you imagine building that monastery up there? I'm really curious how they got the materials. I mean, it looks pretty new, or at least renovated, meaning that those recent materials were brought recently, and I've seen bags of sand at the bottom and up here, and those are brought here by climbers, and it can probably be done by volunteers as well. You just grab one and bring it up here, which is really cool incentive to climb up here and also do something useful. But I've also seen a ton of bricks, and I'm curious if they deliver them with some helicopters, or they use maybe some cables, because I've seen some cables hanging between these. When I was gonna drive my drone, I noticed that I might hit those. Like there's cables going between these hilltops. So I'm curious if maybe they use those to make some kind of a pulley mechanism for climbing up the brick pallets. Okay, making good progress. I'm not even tired. My knees don't hurt, my legs don't hurt. That was the major thing last time, if you remember. Oh, that's too steep. Now, how are you gonna do this? All right, here we go. It's so cool. And this time of day is also great because there's no direct sun and the forest is starting to release some humidity to the air. It makes it really pleasant. Now, still with all this equipment I still have 2 pairs of pants for just in case. I mean, when I came here, I didn't know I'm not gonna actually roll downhill. That's the thing about these challenges, like, I never know what to expect, what's gonna happen actually. But I try to pick a balance between the most interesting and most safe option, and here I'm trying to just go down fast and before my battery runs out. I have no clue how much battery I have left, but actually I would also like to make it before shorter than I did last time, because that video was maybe about 7 to 10 minutes too long. Okay, let's go. It is Monday today, meaning that there's not that many people here. The people we just met at the monastery are the only people I've met the whole day. And I've been here for like 5 hours. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. See this at the bottom? Like, imagine trying to crawl through that and then stumbling upon a cliff. And then you need to kind of go sideways for even up to, like, I don't know, a football field, 100 meters. And not find anything. So, yeah, it was not worth the risk. There's also snakes here in the rocks, and not only I guessed that, but I had an encounter already. So let's check the view here. Oh man, so beautiful. So we started over there somewhere. Yeah, still a long way to go. No time to waste. Oh, there was a shortcut. I should have taken that. Or maybe not. Still no pain in my legs. Feel great. My feet hurt though. But it cannot be avoided. Oh, Now here we enter this deep, dense forest. It is slippery here. Ooh. Oh yeah. This steepness reminds me of why my legs hurt last time. It's much different, even though it's only like a few degrees lower. It's just us humans are not made for that. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh, my toes hurt from hitting the front of the shoes. Gonna rest here so that I can run in the way down. Yeah, so I'm resting here. We've got 55% battery, which is pretty okay. Just wanted to show you how quiet it is. It's so beautiful here. Alright, I've rested for 15-20 minutes. That helps a lot. So let's make our time. My backpack this time is much heavier than last time, which is also interesting, given my stamina this time around. I'm gonna take a shortcut. I would go through the forest here, but I know I've seen. Well, screw it, let's go. We can cut at least to this part. I've seen at the bottom there's a little bit of a drop, so I want to avoid that. That's where I parked my car. So, in the previous episode, the location where I went to, I actually went all the way to the top by car. There was a road, and so descending down was the first time I've seen it, and then I had to climb all the way up back. But this time there's no way to go up there. I had to park down here and then find my way. There we go, here's the restaurant. Alright, there's the spot. Oh, actually, this is not the place where I started. Shit. I like how this is made of rails. There's a railway nearby. See, I'm gonna somehow made my way up there. While I'm here, might as well peek in. Oh, that's cool. think my car is up there. So yeah, I'm gonna make it to this gate. And that would be it. Well, this was a different but new adventure on this channel. Hope you guys liked it. So guys, we made it till the end. If you've been watching, thank you. This is a bit of a new format in this channel, but I thought I'd just improvise rather than cancel the whole thing, since I couldn't go all the way up and decline down this crazy forest. So yeah, hope you liked it. See you in the next episode. Ciao!